Peace and blessings, y'all. All right, you're gonna have to let me move this around a bit. First, we're gonna make sure our volume is up, and then we're going to move some things around. So be patient with me. Okay. All righty. Because I want to be sitting on the couch. And yeah, I want to be sitting on this is my little love seat that I purchased from, where did I purchase this love seat? I purchased this love seat from World Market. And right now I'm digging on it like an old soul record. All right, ladies. So how are you ladies doing? I hope you're doing well. Yes, I'm enjoying myself, honeys. I'm enjoying myself. So, you know, today I had all these random things that I wanted to talk about. I kept saying, no, I'll talk about this. And I'm like, no, I'll talk about that. And then I'm like, no, I'll talk about this. And then I thought, no, I'm going to talk about all of it. All of it, all of it, all of it is allowed. I want to make sure everybody can hear me because I'm going to sit back, relax. I'm going to take off my glasses. And I want you, first of all, I want to welcome you to the beauty room. Good morning, Egypsy. Okay, we're on. Let's take these off and sit back. Okay, so I want to welcome you, first of all, to my beauty room. It is my prized possession right now. It is what I'm digging on, loving on. You'll talk about monthly favorites. No, this is the flavor. This is the flavor and the favorite of the month is to have a beauty room. So I'm going to beautify it. I got to clean my mirrors, the one in the back, the one in the front over there. But I got this lovely little love seat. It's a futon. It's a futon. I got it from World Market. It actually is it's perfect for two people, which is a love seat because I'm promoting love. It's all about the love. It's all about the love. Oh yeah, I should have put in the title "Learning Languages." I'm gonna put that in this title too, because we're gonna talk about that as well. And it will be a chaise lounge, which is really kind of what it is now. A love seat as well, a futon, a bed. And also these two sides come down and they'll lay as a small, I say twin bed. But let's talk. Let's talk about why I feel like this morning I got my life. How did I get my life this morning? First of all, I am dry fasting. I am dry fasting. Dry fasting is when you don't drink food or water. It's like the fasting in the sense that that Muslims do for Ramadan. They fast before sundown. After sundown, they eat, right? But they're fasting, no food or water. That's a big thing for a lot of people. That, oh my God, no food or water, no water, no. And then they eat, I guess, after sundown. Hopefully I'm correct with that. So, but that's still a dry fast during the time that they're doing during Ramadan. Well, often I will take dry fast as needed. To me, dry fast for me is a thing that's as needed. So as needed, or fasting in general. How do you know when it's time to fast? How do you know it's fast time? Yes, some people go by the solstices and the equinox. For those that are just new to these kind of terms, it's winter, spring, summer, and fall. Some people go with the seasons, and that's not a bad place to go because usually after each season or the end of each season, you probably have went to capacity on what you are allowed that winter. You know, when I say allowed, like each season, certain foods grow, right? And so you can decide to eat those foods that grow, or you decide to eat those foods that grow and other foods that may not necessarily, they grew at one point, but now it's a whole bunch of like processed foods. And you will, you can go overboard in it, or you could be just there, but none of it is a big problem. Don't even worry about it. Like, I know you like this woman and this no worry food eating thing. No worry food eating thing is on. That's why I'm doing an intensive. I think about it's my February intensive. It's called For the Love of Food, and that is the love month. Valentine's Day is the love month. So like the love of food and not making food the enemy, that food is bad, because you know why I want you to love food again? Because I want you to be able to travel around the world and eat your way through the galaxy, okay? And let me tell you why, because that's enjoyable. You know, I was watching this wonderful vlog I found. Don't even have a lot of subscribers. Love her channel so far. I love her channel, period. Sister that is learning different languages. And I'm going to learn Spanish. So, hola, ¿cómo está? Let me start and bonjour, ¿cómo ça va? ¿Cómo allez-vous? Yes, we have to start talking mucho languages, to be bilingual, trilingual, multilingual is sexy. It is one of the sexiest things you as a woman can do. And so what I want, though, is I realize that the one way why learning a language when you learn it in school is different than learning a language when you learn it immersed in the culture and the country, is because you don't just pick up the language faster and quicker because you're hearing it 24/7 and you're forced to speak that which you know, and you're also immersing yourself in the culture. And it's the culture of immersion that really gives you an experience and anyway helps you to feel more like them. You know, this sister in one of her videos was talking about how are other women in other countries a little more tapped into their divine femininity than we are. And I think that one way to tap into, if you go to Brazil or you go to Colombia, if you go to Colombia, then maybe you will see these women and they seem like, wow, they do got their femininity thing in check. What is that about? But I think it's about everything. I think that it's not just speaking Spanish, but in the way that the people speak it, and how would you feel, but it's the way that they're feeling. They're putting their feelings and emphasis into their words. That's what makes it kind of their culture and makes it their own. And I think that we as black women and women, you know, we keep feeling the feeling of everything is so important. But I think food is sensual and food is feeling. So when you go to another country and you're immersing yourself into the language, you're also immersing yourself into the culture. And what really signifies a culture, I think one of the things most people would agree with is the food. The food signifies the culture in a sense. It makes you live it, breathe it, taste it, feel it, experience. So going to another country and not eating the food is kind of like, are you really understanding, or do you care? Maybe you don't. Maybe you just want to go and see the monuments, and that's good too, because whatever way you want to do it. But I am making sure that this, I'm not going to just be sitting around this winter. And winter is almost over, believe it or not, because you know it is as soon as it begins, y'all. Let's keep it real, right? I'm going to be learning languages, okay? Hablo español, yes. Je m'appelle français, yes. I'm going to be learning languages. I'm going to immerse myself. I'm going to listen to music of the language. I'm going to go to the country, and I'm going to live in some countries for at least a few months, if not a year, so I can learn this language with the people. I'm going to do it. It's already decided. It's already done. I love languages. I love French. Oh, my God. Oui, monsieur. Parlez-vous français? Comment allez-vous? Je vais très bien, merci, et vous? Oh my God, mon chéri. Oh my God, I love it. And I love Espanol. I realize how much muy bueno, how good it is to me to speak another language. So I am very excited. Yes, and I hope that you all will come with me. Por favor, s'il vous plaît. You know, I really do. You know, I was thinking about things I know in French and how, like, going to France, you know, où est la salle de bain? Où est la salle de bain? Où est la salle de bain? Where is the bathroom? Okay? Just little things I remember. Où est? You know, où est? You could go far with où est. Où est la plage? You know, où est la bibliothèque? You know, where's the library? Where's the beach? Où est la montagne? Where's the mountain? You know, where is the ice cream? La glace, you know? Où est, you know? So I'm ready for it. I'm here for it. Espanol, Francais, yes, Colombia. Want to go to Colombia. I would love to be there. I would love to be in many countries because I know there's going to be, the Spanish is different and all that. So you're not too old for this. Okay, so this is another thing because we chit-chat, and I was thinking about what I don't really see. So if you put in black women traveling, oh, lots of videos on YouTube, black women traveling. But most of them, and I could be wrong, y'all let me know, is under 40 years old, like under 30 years old in many cases. So I thought, where are the black women traveling over 50? I don't see the videos for black women traveling over 50. I don't see them. Somebody knows some, please let me know. Now, there's women traveling over 50, but a lot of them are white, and, you know, they got their videos. There's some, I saw them, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just not white. So I want to know, I want to see me flying, you know, traveling, solo traveling, and couple traveling, group traveling, and all these friends, get girl getaway traveling. I'm open to all of it. It's not one. I mean, I'm open to all of it. Okay. So if somebody knows any black women over 50 traveling videos, traveling vlogs, please let me know. But of course, you know what that means. If you don't see it, you have to create it. If you don't see it, you have to create it. So let's go back to fasting. I wanted to just say this too, you know, one way, this is what we're going to be talking about in the February intensive called For the Love of Food, Loving to Eat Again, okay? Loving to eat again. And in that we're going to talk about why it's so important to eat, because eating helps you to enjoy an experience of any given place that you're at. And you want to feel good about eating this food and not feeling guilty or feeling like I got to do something different when I come back home because I ate this food. You understand? Food is, of course, life, but it is also a culture. It's a language. It's a way of communicating with other people is through food. I mean, food is sexy, sensual, nourishing, amazing, necessary, joyful. For this food to, when you think of food in that way, does it elicit to you like joy and happiness, or like is it like nervousness and oh my God, and here's the food question, and God, does it elicit anxiety because I don't want it to, and I want to show you how allow it to give you something good. And the other thing, like I was saying, dry fasting, how you know it's time to dry fast? When your nose starts to run, because that's your body. When you so-called catching what you will say a cold, or some of you say a cold, when you're catching, that's okay. Don't be mad at yourself. Just be like, you know what? My body is doing what it's supposed to do. It's removing the mucus. I've done too much. Overload. Laugh and just be like, I'm going to do better next time. I'm going to do better next time. And maybe you won't. And that's okay. Don't worry about next time. Right now, if the body is doing what it wants. So what you do is you assist the body, and then it won't even be a cold anymore. It'll be your body releasing mucus, which you would want your body to do. So that's a good thing. Oh my God. Hallelujah. Right? So dry fasting, I'm doing it today because mucus, I felt mucus. I was like, you know what? I just want to dry fast. Another thing I love about dry fasting is you kind of, either you're going to be very, very still, or you're going to go get a life, because you're not going to be able to go in the kitchen because there's nothing, you can't even drink no water. So you might just get out the house. Oh, wow. And you might just have a conversation with somebody who speaks Espanol, and you can practice your very little Spanish, even if it's hola, you know, and you might, you might find a book at the library that you would probably go now because you have nothing else to do. So you might find a book at the library on travel to Colombia. You might want to do that, or Brazil, or, you know, South Africa, Tanzania, endless, right? Possibilities. But so sometimes you got to stop making yourself feel bad about everything, because then you'll do nothing, and nothing is not why you're on the earth. I think you do all know this. You know, you got to know that eating that food that got you to the place of the mucus, that gets you to the place of dry fasting, that gets you to the place to the freaking library to find out that they're signing people up for passports right then and there, and they're free, and you happen to come on that day. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, all of it is so good, and it's all part of the path, and I just want you to enjoy life so you can actually see that and not sit there and say, oh my God, I wish I didn't do that. I know my body tells me when, oh, that's over, now we're going to do this, and after that we're going to go to this, and we're going to go back to do that, and it's called living a life. And oh my God, don't you want to live one? Por favor, s'il vous plaît. Don't you? Don't you want to live life? Kwaheri. Do some Kiswahili, Kwaheri. Okay, so yeah, we want to welcome the world. Kwaheri, 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 Kwaheri. Okay, welcome, Kiswahili. We want to welcome you. We want to welcome things into our lives, and not always repelling. You know, okay, wait, everything ain't bad now. Not everything, okay? And none of it has to be bad unless you make it. You know, it's what you think. It's what you start feeling. People are like, oh, no, I ate all that food and I started feeling these symptoms of scratchy nose. Okay, but let me ask you, did you feel guilty about eating the food? And then did you notice that that's when the scratchy nose started to happen? Oh, wow, well, maybe on some level I did. Don't feel guilty. And I'll get you there. I'll get you there. We'll be healthy. Like I said, I'm going to be incorporating dry fasting, all that stuff, raw food, everything y'all love including eating. Eating is a, maybe in America, I don't know. I don't know if we enjoy the food the way maybe people in other countries do. Therefore, people in other countries seem like they don't have the same weight issues that we have. And they eat a good amount of food, but they're not, lives is, it's funny, it's food is not, the life is not focused around the food, and in a sense it is. And maybe that's why, because a meal is a meal is a meal, and you sit there and you have it and you enjoy it and you laugh with the family and you enjoy the time that the family has, and you play a game and this and that. You know, it's not, what I'm trying to tell y'all, it's not everything you see. You know, some people eat one time a meal, and that's one meal a day, and that's normal. The sister was talking about in Spain, the people, the food is everything, but she said they eat dinner at 10 o'clock at night, yet the people are not overweight. It's the foods they eat, it's the laughter, it's the family time, it's to tell us about what happened. We have to create a whole life, and what I see when we in the Black community get very sick, then we, of course, we go to that scale, one scale, then we go over to this scale where we want to get very well, and we try, and we eliminate everything. We eliminate life itself to live. It's like, wait, I can't eliminate life to live. I have to, this is all life. It's all giving. It's all me. It's all my connection. It's all my vibrational frequency. It's $97. It's called For the Love of Food. It's my 21-day Divine Feminine course. It starts the first Sunday in February. But why am I talking about it today in the middle of January? Because there's a special. It's called the Early Bird Special. Normally, that next month's intensive would be $147. I have a 7-day sale. Today is Wednesday. It ends next Monday, midnight, Eastern Standard Time. I will leave the link in the description box. It's going to be a great class. It's going to be fun. I'm going to have somebody come in. Oh, wait, anyway, I'm going to be doing some cooking. So we're going to cook it. We're going to do some non-cooking. We'll do some raw. We'll do whatever you want. I'm going to do what I feel. It's going to be spicy, sexy. It's going to be traveling around the world through spices in this class. So we're really going to be focusing on spices from around the world, right? And then I want to do February, I think I named the March class, movement, okay? And then April, I want to do the how to speak languages. I want to do April, I want to do a language course. But let me tell you what, first of all of us are going to be learning different languages in our various ways. I mean, share apps and information, different ways, but also immersion programs that you can go to and learn, and ways to learn, and teaching English as a second language so you can go to the country to learn English. Like all of this wonderful information in one place, but also each of us videotaping ourselves or showing ourselves learning a new language or what happened. Of course, there's going to be a lot of magic in it, of how we find our teacher and how this thing came up for us to travel. But March is going to be wonderful. It is all about language and language learning and the importance of it. And I'm going to have a guest teacher that's going to teach us some languages because she immersed herself into the language. And so we're going to, a Black woman, of course, that looks like you, that's going to be speaking at least a language or two. So sexy, great for a job too. Do you know, bilingual sisters, if you learn another language, you can get a job anywhere and make great money, and you can get a job as official interpreter or unofficial interpreters. Basically a job that, because on your resume you said that you were fluent in a language, Espanol or en français, you said that you were fluent in it, and you were, and you are, and you're able to help with the customers that speak this language, that comes to this business, or, you know, frequents this business, and you will get paid for that. So it's sexy. You know, I was thinking, so let's talk about relationship, because I said this a little bit everything. I was thinking about how, you know how sometimes ladies, you know how we will be like, okay, you know what, I'm ready now. I'm ready to have the soulmate. I'm ready to welcome love into my life. I'm ready. But maybe you're not. Maybe what you're really desiring, and you think it's a soulmate, is learning another language. Maybe you're really desiring traveling around the world to learn another language. You know, maybe you're desiring laying on a beach in Costa Rica. Maybe you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe it's not that, but that's what you go to because that's what you know. That's what you're familiar with. Maybe it's this. In other words, if you're single right now and you're not desiring me, or you are desiring a partner, I got a better idea for you while you're waiting, since you're waiting anyway. Up your skills, Up your level. Learn a language for yourself. You'll be so deliriously happy. And if you go in the country, you get both. You get the man and the language. Only now you can talk to the man in the language that you learned. So how cool is that? You know, like I say, like marketable is not just to get a job. Marketable is for to get anything you want. I speak 2 other languages. I don't, but I will. I'm speaking it into existence. We, and see. We. Yeah. So you gotta give thanks, merci. You gotta give thanks, you know. You gotta give thanks, gracias, you know. You gotta give thanks. You got to, okay? It's important to give thanks in many languages. That's important. So get your life, because there's more to it. And now, you know, I'm kind of hibernating right now. You know, I've been very inner, but I'm out of the inner. I've been inner, like inner, and a lot came out of the inner, but I can't live in the inner. I got to live in the outer too. That's why it's there. Why is the outer there if I'm not supposed to enjoy it? I know I got a body, but my body moves, okay? Let your body move to different parts. Por favor, s'il vous plaît. Yeah, oui. See? Yeah. Okay, so, yeah, y'all. So I was thinking about all that. I was thinking about, it is so serious. You're single and you what? You don't know another language? You're single and you only speak your native language, and girl, you're single for a reason. Go learn your language. Okay, you're single and you don't know how to dance salsa or merengue or bachata. You don't know how to, I don't either. I'm just saying. What are we talking about? We can't salsa, merengue, and bachata. We in trouble. Okay, we're really not in trouble, but it'd be a good thing to know. Some tango, like let's add some stuff to the mix. You know what I'm saying? Like if you Black and you only take African classes, there's other classes or not, other places. You can take the classes, you can travel to the country, you can take the classes to be prepared to travel to the country. I'm just trying to say, get your life. Don't think because you're 40, 30, 20, 50, 60 that you can't learn a new language. It might roll off your tongue because you're older now, you want it. And everybody says everybody can't learn in classrooms. Some people do that. Some people go to the country. You might be a better learner. Like, know your learning skill, your learning way you learn. Learn about, be familiar with the way you learn. I know me, I pick up things when I'm with the people. That's why with my Southern accent, specifically the North Carolina, this side dialect, like I'll pick it up very easily because it's I'm hearing it. It's right around me. And it start to make sense and feel like that's natural, that's how you would say that. That's how you would say that. Like it's a natural, it's just, I'm around the people, they speak this dialect. Start in your own home. That's what I say. Okay, foreign language, yes. What about the language and dialect of the people in New York, the dialect of the people in North Carolina, the dialect of wherever you are? Learning, being there enough to learn the dialect, the intricacies, the slangs, the other things that what people communicate. It's exciting. So I know me going to a country would be better. First of all, I would even use the little bit of, you know, high school French that I know is hard to translate, because I know we say, we learned in French, at least polite, we say comment allez-vous, but I hear in French, you don't say that. What do you say, ça va, or ça va, or comment ça va, or it's not that way we learn it. And then what about when you speak Spanish in Colombia, but you speak Spanish in Puerto Rico, you speak Spanish in, you know, Costa Rica, you think, it's all Dominican Republic, right? It's all different, right? So going and learning the differences, your mind is ready for it. Your mind has a capacity to do it. Don't let nobody tell you. That's why you got to be careful. You know, I remember I was saying to somebody about how people can discourage you. So be careful of these kind of people in your life that you may not be recognizing as discouraging, especially when you want to speak another language. I was talking about how I was way younger too, you know, I was like at least in my 30s, and I was like, you know, I really want to speak a language. I'm talking to this guy. I was like, yeah, you know, I really admire my friend Jamila. She speaks like Haitian Creole. She speaks French. She speaks Spanish. Took an immersion program in Cuba, you know, in Cuba. And I was so excited, you know, and I was like, yeah, I want to learn. He's like, well, you know, because he was into astrology, you know, her sign is a da-da-da-da-da, and they have a propensity to learn languages quickly. Who said quickly or slowly? Who said fast? Quickly, vite. That's how you say it in French. Who said that? Who said I needed to learn it vite? Who said I didn't learn it maintenant, right now? Who said that? I didn't have to learn it maintenant. I didn't have to learn it beat. I can learn it slow. I can learn that. Or who says you know shit? Like, who says you're telling the truth? Who says that goes for everybody? Watch your astrology or the reading or the thing, because sometimes it's making you think that your sign don't do that. But your sign does that because you're human first. You're vibratory, to be honest. You're not even human. You're vibratory. Your vibration and your higher self, which is a vibration, has been all over. You know this. You got this. You listen, you learn. Okay? That's how you learn. Sometimes, too, learning a language is not just the language on a piece of paper. It's in real life. So you're eating food, manja, eating with people, is that what, Italian? I don't know. I think it is. Manja means something different. When you manja, you got the hand movement to go with it, and you're eating the actual manja food. It's different. So you might learn all of it. You might need all of it. You might be like, oh, I need the smell. I need the walk that the women have. I need the hair flipping thing going on at the same time. You know, you might need all of it to have the experience and be a one. Just don't let things that people discourage you that are stiff. Because stiff people discourage. Let's say it together. Stiff people discourage. We don't want to be around stiff people. We'll be around a lot of people. So I'm really making this because there's somebody else that's 50-something years old. I'm 51, by the way. I'll be 52 for those that don't know. If you're new to my channel, I do want to welcome you. I want to say subscribe. I want to say subscribe, comment, like, and share. Okay, I got it. So let's talk about what we got on today. Okay, because, you know, can you really see all this? I don't know. So I don't really like to do this, but it's a little short, little one-piece set. You know what I'm saying? It's my little short one-piece set. And then I took my little stomach shirt, off-the-shoulder shirt, and put it on top because I thought it was very cute. And then I got my blue stockings because I am a tights girl. I will wear tights till the cows come home, at least in the winter. And these are some, I think these are some Michael Kors booties. I love these. I got these from probably a Nordstrom because this is a Nordstrom type of shoe. Yes, Michael Kors. Love me these shoes. Shoes are very, very good, nicely well made. Love them. Sorry, I want to feed in your face. Okay, so earrings. I got these earrings from a white girl in Berkeley. No, but it was. Yes, anyway, at the Berkeley Flea Market, and I love them. And you know, my hair wrap is from the Tibetan store, so we rocking it out. Let's read some of these comments. So, ladies, you should be running too for the love of food. For the love of food, the next intensive, you should be running. Okay, so now this is the part where I answer all the questions. Okay, ladies, so I am dry fasting because I need it. A girl need a little fast. Hey, Emily. Hey, Gypsy. Hey, Elena. Hey, Lakeisha. I love it. The room is everything. Thank you. I love this room. It's so exciting. I spent every single day up here. Hello, my queen sisters. So glad to be here with you and all the sisters in the room. Thank you. Grand Rising, everyone. Hey, Grand Rising superstars. Hey, Erica Blige. I called you yesterday. Antoinette, good morning, Lisa Maria. Sisters just watching. We'll catch replay. Thank you. Peace and blessings, everyone. How are you all this morning? Very good. No hablo español, but you could. No hablo español yet. No hablo español now, but soon you will. Hello, Victoria, says Antoinette. Divine Feminine Rising, dear sisters. Hey, Sharon Dubois, loving the hair wrap and earrings. Thank you, Antoinette. I adore French too. Do you? I have this lovely last name. That's right. Need to speak the language. Follow, catch me if you can. A sister who is very close to traveling every country in the world. Love that. There's a couple of other ones on, and I love her for that. Precious says, peace, Kings. Hey, Precious, peace. Journey says, the movie Like Water for Chocolate, yes, embodies the importance of food. It's also Spanish for captions, which is a great thing to learn the language. Thank you for sharing that, because it's true. It captures the beauty aspect of, or the sensuality of eating the food, like the movie Like Water for Chocolate. But it also will help you learn a language. Loving the combo. Thank you, darling. Très bien, merci. Yes, very well. Thank you. Très bien, merci. Africa. Hey, hello, my sisters. What about learning dialects? Oh, yeah. See, you probably said it, and I didn't even know you said it, and I said it, right? Dialects are everything, and I do that here. I love it. Another sis in D.C., the Spice Suite is amazing. She has a shop of nothing but spices. Thank you. That's wonderful to know. Monique Ashley says, good morning, good morning to you. Yes. Okay, Melanie Rich, peace. I came right on time. Yes. Peace, sisters. It's Journey. Yes, Melanie Rich, you did come right on time. Up my skills. Yes. We, says Journey. Journey. Yes. It says Melanie. Love, love. I have to get my Haitian Creole up. Oh my God, Haitian Creole. My girl spoke Haitian Creole. I was in it. I was wanting it. Yes, yes, melanin. Oh my God, I never go out. I need some adult time. I want to dance and shit. Yes, Seri Mion. Thanks. I'm gonna in Garifuna. One love, gracias. Oh, Marsha, Seri Mion, Seri Mion. Seriman, you're going to have to teach me how to say it. Thanks, you Garifuna. Yes. Oui, says Melanin. Ça va, right. It just says ça va, right. Ça va, ça va. Like, how are you? Ça va, ça va, ça va, ça va. So, okay. Girl, your New York accent is bomb. Oh, thank you. And don't forget my New York accent. It is an accent. It's a dialogue. Different dialects. Yes, yes. Laugh out loud, true sharing, Latin love. Yes, Erica. I love saying plantanos instead of plantains. LOL. It feels more natural. Yes, plantanos. And you know what I love about that's true? Speaking Spanish to yourself or another language and just saying words that make you feel good in another language is a definitely wonderful way to start to learn. Yep, laugh me out. LMA. Oh, I just bought some plantanos yesterday. Yes. Oh, yes, Jerry. That was Melanie Rich. Jerry said, I just fried some yesterday. Laugh out loud. Got another one ripening up now. Girl, those booties are too cute. Thank you, Journey. Sugar says, sharp booties. Thank you. Looking good. Thank you, Precious. Hey, Amon, thank you for the thumbs up. Blessed rising to you, Tamu. Hey, love, sorry I missed you. Is your area code still New York or is it NC? No, never New York. It's still California, 510. Hey, Judisha. Good morning, Lisa. Yes, I want to learn a new language as well. I know some Spanish. Oh, yes. Well, master that Spanish language. Master it. You know, I mean, proficient and as, you know, because you're always going to get better. You're always going to learn new words, you know. New ideas for an inexpensive vacation for a week. Need a destination, please help. Okay, that's true. I thought about short trips, and I was thinking about, I got one. I was thinking about, and I'm going to run this by my girl, Shannon, and we talked about it, but I want to really make it happen, is going on a short trip to South Carolina, which would be a ride away, a soft trip to Carolinas, to Gullah Geechee country, because y'all know I got the book to learn Gullah Geechee words, so I'm loving it. Or Gullah Geechee, like speak Gullah Geechee in no time. It's a book by Layla Africa, and it's called Gullah, the Blessed People, and the people are blessed. I think it's the blessed people, and he teaches you the phrases on how to learn the Gullah Geechee dialect. So I'm learning that, but what I have to do now is go to the video and hear it so I can hear it. And I know just learning it on the page is good, but going there and then immersing myself in the culture of the Gullah Geechee Black Americans that retain the African culture right here in North America, in the South Carolina. I'm going to actually thinking about a few days, a weekend trip there just to go and then, you know, and to practice. So let me go get that book, though. I mean, I'm going to get the book. I'm going to go open that book again because right now, off my, you know, I mean, I know, like, I love a lot of the words or expressions are very important, or sayings, like for true. But, you know, like the Caribbeans that I used to hang out with say for true, too. So it's a lot of similarities, you know. But it's also wiguan and, you know, boy, but just a lot of other stuff that is just so amazing. And I love it, and I'm going to learn it. So, yes, let's get into our languages. Yes. Yes, hello. T-Vans, hello, bonjour. Hola. Okay, Monique says, in response to what your old friend said about certain signs being better at certain things, first of all, we all have signs in our natal chart. That's right, all signs. That's right, in our natal chart. Our sun sign does not tell the entire story. Yes, Monique. Thank you, Queen. Hey, Alicia. Hi. Hola, señoritas. Yes, S. Ingram, thank you. My son and I, go ahead, girl, are learning Mandarin and will learn Japanese afterwards. You go ahead, Queen Precious. Judisha says, yes, I love different types of dance. I dance like, go ahead, 3 times a week. It's so expressive. Yes, N is silent. Oh, the N is silent in the end, so it's sarimin. No, say the N. Sarimi. I'm going to get this. I'm going to get it, girl. Thank you for letting me know. Sarimi. Okay, I'm going to get it. Erica says, come to Asheville on your way. That's right. Thank you. I know, right? Oh, I have that La Africa. Yeah, Layla Africa book too. Yes, look at it. It's actually quite helpful. I work at an 80% Spanish speaking school, but I've been embarrassed to try to exercise my Spanish, but I feel encouraged after this video. Queen, you got to. First of all, let me just say this. They love it. They love it. They love it. I remember one time it was, a worker came to the house, or he was next door or something. Or he wanted to borrow my water. My water was able to pour from outside the house, in front of the house. And so he came in, I said, hola, because I see him, he said, hola. And I said, ¿Cómo está? And he says, muy bien, or something, right? I don't know Spanish, y'all. I'm really mean that I never took a class, don't know any of it. And so I said, he said, the weather. I said, oh, yeah, el caliente. He's like, oh, yeah, el caliente. He was like, oh, I was like, say your words because they appreciate it and they'll fill it in for you or they'll help you say it better or they'll ask you where you're from or do you like it or la, la, la. And I heard him say, oh, ladies speak Spanish. I was like, sí. Spanish. So what I'm saying to you is like, it's fun and it's fun for them too. It's fun for them too. Like they get excited. Other people get excited when you speak their language and when you do attempt. And for me too, just listening, like when people point to things or say something, I do my best to say it after, then I go up and look it up. But I mean, I'm going to do more better. I'm going to do more better. But yes, girl. Please do. Joy says, yes, come down. Wait, I missed it. Yes. Come down to the Sea Islands. Thank you, Africa and America. Yes, Joy, I got to go. I speak a little Spanish and people respect you so much. Thank you, Sharon says. When I attempt to talk to them in their native language, they tell me my pronunciation is good. Got to learn more. Yes, absolutely. Same thing with the French that I've learned. I talk with French people when I can, but you gotta do more. Thanks for suggestions. I visit the Carolinas all the time, have family there, but never went. Okay. It's a children's show called Gullah Island. I think I heard of it, Sugar. Felicia says, love your hair wrap. Can you do a video wrap it? I'll do it in the morning for sure. I used to love Gullah Island. Yes, it's Journey. A Copper says, people always used to ask me if I was Haitian. Later, I learned my grandmother was born in Haiti. There you go. I would love to learn and explore that culture. You have to. You will. Yes, Marsha. Yes. Amon says, the journey is so fab. I love that show as well. Go ahead, y'all. Yes. Laugh out loud. Love it. Going to keep practicing mi pasito español. Yes, that's right. What is that? A small or mi pasito? What español? What is pasito? Tell me so I know. Is it small? Is it... Yeah. Okay. Yo hablo muy poquito español. I speak very little Spanish. Okay. Thank you. Muy. That's the muy. Yo hablo muy poquito español. Okay, thank you. When we dine at authentic Chinese restaurants, we speak Mandarin. Yeah, go ahead. And the waitress gives us compliments on pronunciation and fall in love with my son. Yes. And we get some extra stuff too. Left out. Very true, right? Oh, yes. Gullah Island. I watched this with my son. Gullah Island. Yes. Small. Small. That's okay. I spelled it wrong. Sharon had it. Small. Yes. Okay. Poquito. Yes. Or yeah. Okay. Thank you. Yes. I know French is un peu. Like I speak little Francais, but know your words. Some great music in other languages. Get your life. Get your life. But let me just say it. I want to help you. Get your life and then go somewhere with your dang life. Do you feel what I'm saying? Get your life and then go somewhere and then eat and enjoy your life. You know, when I look at some of these youngsters that's all over the world and and I say, y'all, that don't mean it's too late. That don't mean that it's not for us when you get a certain age. I think it means it's more for us. Some of us have, first of all, the kids are showing you how easy it is to travel. They're showing you how easy it is to get the resource to travel. They even show you ways to do it for free. You know, y'all, we can get our certificate We can get our English as a second language certificate, or learning English, being able to teach English as a second language to other people around the world. Because first of all, I know I said learn a new language, a second language, but also you have a language. And you have a language that other people want to know. So go get I'm thinking about it because I know you could probably, I know you do everything online these days. I'm thinking about getting that, what is that, TESOL or something like that, or TESOL, or anyway, it's English as a first language certificate. I mean, English as a foreign language teaching certificate. Is that close to am I in the right place? We're going to sit outside because it's sunny. So, yeah, y'all, get it. We got to get our languages, or how sexy is that way? So get a job anywhere. So, you know, I'm old. I might be like, you know what? I think I'm going to, you know, go over to apply for this job because I speak fluent English and fluent Spanish when I do, you know. And what I want to tell you is, like in America, in the States, yeah, Spanish is a great language to learn, but not just for here. How many Spanish-speaking countries are there in the world? And even other countries that are not Spanish-speaking per se, they speak Spanish. And then, yeah, well, Spain is in Europe, so Spanish in Europe, Spanish in different parts of Africa, or at least a lot of Africans knowing Spanish or knowing French, and French too. I say if you get one language, then get two. If you get two, get three. Get as many as you can before you leave the earth. And just live. I just want you to not, like, you're not old, you're not tired, it's not too late. There was another sister, watching that sister, who got children, and she's still traveling around the world, and she knows Spanish fluently, and she's learning, I think she knows some, I don't know if it's Cantonese or Mandarin Chinese, but we know. It's not about, we're smart. You know, black people, we're smart. We can learn languages. We're learning languages every day. We're learning to navigate through life, which is a communication. We're learning, like I said, moving from New York, I'm not lying to you that when I first came to California from New York, and that was, oh my God, over 20-something years ago, I would talk, so I'm way faster, thicker Brooklyn at that, New York, Brooklyn accent, very thick. And I would talk to people, and it was a woman from Philly, but she was living in California. She'd do a party. No, she was temping at the job that I was temping at as well. And she said, can I ask you a question? I was like, yeah. She said, do you speak another language? I was like, no. She said, yeah, when you talk, you sound like you want to speak another language. So I would get that a lot in Cali when I first came, to the point that I say, could you tell these people what I want? Like my accent, but I didn't know. But what am I saying on to say? I'm saying that you have that's a dialect. And then moving to California and the way that they phrase, and they do that. They like put out everything at the end. Yeah. They leave alone. But anyway, I'm Cali girl too. So then you get the Cali phrasing, right? And then you come to North Carolina, and it's a whole nother, and it's just the accent that I absolutely love. But then go listen to the people from Georgia. That's not the same North Carolina accent. That's like a language within itself. That's why a lot of times people from Atlanta be talking, they put goddamn subtitles on there. I don't think it's an insult. I think it's a beautiful language that you need subtitles so you can understand that shit. So all I'm saying is, for us as North Americans, we do have culture, and their language is, it's no blanket way to describe it. Language is filled with dialect as well, or the food that the people eat, or the dances that the people do, right? Go and get your life next door, down the street, stay over, you know, like, I love it here. And you know what's so wonderful? They love you too. They love you. People in Carolina, oh, especially the men, oh, they think a New York accent. Oh, that New York accent is so sexy. Oh my God, you got a New York accent. Oh, they love it. They love it. But I love their accent. So, yes, honey, all of it. We're here for all of it. So, if you're here for all of the good, if you're here to reinvent, to up level, to excel in your genius, because you are a genius. There are about 1,500, okay, there's at least 5 languages right now welling up in your body that wants to come out. Are you letting her out? She wants to come out. This is important that we understand the importance of you letting her out. And I'm teaching this next intensive. Ladies, I want you to get it for $97 for the love of food, enjoying eating again. I want you to get this because it is the beginning of that. It is the beginning of I'm tasting my world, my way through the world. This food is helping me to experience those plantanos. It's helping me to experience those plantains. Different parts of the world, same food, right? It's helping me to experience that. And I could say the same food in 15 different ways, like 15 different words, 15 different languages, 15 different words for the same exact dang banana. So how cool is life? How cool is life? Life is very cool. So I'm going to challenge you all. Let's go get our languages on. But we're going to do a whole class, a whole month in language. So February is the food. Traveling around the world with the food, like the world and the food, and then there's the food and why food is important, and it's going to get heady, and it's going to be visual and visceral, and it's going to be really good. And if you want it for $97, get it before next Monday. After that, it's $147 and still worth it. Starts the first Sunday of the month in February, always from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Sign up, 21 days virtual. You can do it anywhere around the world. So, El Demon. The world. You can do it around the world. Where is El Monde? Is it Du Monde? Is it Monde? I forget the monde of the word in French. So about French. Let me know. The world. Monde? Le monde? Le du monde? Can't remember. Or am I in the wrong place altogether? Let us know. So, yes, and doing that, don't be afraid. Like, I don't know all the words, and I know I'm saying some of them incorrectly, but god dang it, I'm putting myself out there. I'm remembering some things that I learned, and I'm using it where it can fit in. Start now, not later. Say that to yourself. Start now, not later. Okay? All right, I'm excited. I'm getting excited here. I'm getting excited. Yes, yes, yeah. Oh, you're welcome. I love it. Armand, thank you for the keeping it 100. Thank you. Journey says, thanks for inspiring this level up, Lisa. You're very welcome. Teresa says, yes, this year I'm going to Jamaica and Haiti. Enjoy, honey. And that Jamaican patois, that Haitian Creole, that Jamaican patois. Oh, we love that, don't we? Talk like that. That's a beautiful, beautiful language. Yeah, we can use our English as a ticket to other countries. Yes, you are so right. Yes. Yes, TESL. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Cooper. Copper. Love Copper. Love Copper Genius. BB says, language is life and cuts you off when you don't have the ability. Absolutely, it's life. I love the way you said that. Sharon said, my apartment manager's daughter got a degree in Japanese, now in Tokyo teaching English. Yes, 6 feet tall, beautiful black lady speaking their language. They love her. I know they do. Yes, BB, so right. Yes, Sharon says, speaking another language is you and us. Ashe, ashe, ashe. It's in us. Yes, it's in you and us. Yes, Journey. Erica says, I was born and raised in Atlanta and still need subtitles. I love it. Do you still need? And you was born and raised there. I love it. I love Atlanta. Atlanta, the Georgia period. That's some shit. Like, I'll be listening going, yeah, okay, wait, let me get it, because I like this. Now, where we going? Okay, yes, I say. Felicia says, I feel in America we are from different tribes. New York tribe, California tribe. I say, I like the way you put that. Lisa, is there any way to participate with being on Facebook? Was that without being on Facebook, Journey? Let me know if that's without, because it's not yet, but I'm working on it for sure. Erica says, it took me a few months to understand my ex-husband when we met him. Connecticut has their thing too. That's right. I guess everyone does. Absolutely. Yes. Hey, Doreen. Thank you for the hand, the thumbs up, and the yes. Karen R. I'm from the deep south, and men, women just love my accent. That's right. I will get stopped in the middle of my conversation, ask, where am I from? Yes, girl. Yes. You are doing great. Baruru Plantain. Oh, love it. Baruru. I love it. Baruru. I love saying that word. Baruru Plantain. Baruru. Ooh, I love it. Thank you, teacher, for the reinforcement. Start now, not later. I'm in the zone now. Yes, Queen BB. Without. Yes, without. Not yet. But let me not say not yet. I'll say not yet, but soon come. Soon come. Soon come. You go to Jamaica. Soon come. Soon come, darling. Soon come. I love me some soon come, because it's coming soon. But that's a very close to the dialect of the Gullah Geechee. All dues in Western Hemisphere are comprised of at least 10 West African tribes. Oh, thank you. Thank you, BB. Jadisha says, yes, I'm from Hartford, Connecticut, but born in Jacksonville. Oh, so you off the coast. Your people from the coast, Jadisha, Jacksonville, North Carolina. Was you on you Geechee girl? Is you Geechee girl? I think you are. Let's bust out this Geechee book. Awesome, thanks. You're welcome. Yes, it's coming. Soon come. And that's what I'm saying. Let's even say our dialects. You know, I remember when I used to go to Trinidad so much, somebody said, nah, like this Trini told me, you got to stop talking like a Yankee. You got to talk like a Trini. And I was like, okay, I'm getting there. I always didn't know if it was right, like to talk like the Trinis when you're not. Because, you know, I grew up in an age where there was a lot of people coming from Jamaica at the time. Well, there's always people here in New York. It was in New York coming from Jamaica. So, but this is the time I remember because I was a kid. And so, what I was going to say, I don't even know. But, yeah, and there was a lot of Black Americans who loved the Jamaican dialect, the patois, the accent, all of it, and would like really be so good that they could impersonate, you know, Jamaican. And I didn't want to be the Rasta imposter or the faking Jamaican, or you know. So I always say, you know, I'm a Black American, so I'm just gonna talk like I talk, because I don't want them to feel like I'm mocking them. But they felt like I should be saying more of what they say and how they say it. So what's your thoughts on that? When you go to particularly a Caribbean country where they are speaking English, do you feel like to speak like them or to say the words they say or to try to even emulate the accent, do you feel like you are appropriating their culture or you're insulting them, or do you feel like that they would appreciate that? Like, I guess it's the same, because I just said that if you speak another language, and I'm saying that dialects and our languages, then I guess it's the same, because Trini told me, he's like, nah, you Trini now. It's like, okay, that's true. That's true, I am Trini now. Been here for a long time. All right, tell me what you think. Yes, they all think I'm from there, right? I say I'm Jamaican. Yes, I say, okay. I say, not sure, but I'm going to research it because I resonate with Africa, says Judisha. Yes, well, they say, yes, Judisha, I asked because this Gullah Geechee book and many others say that the Gullah Geechee country is not just in South Carolina. It's from Jacksonville, North Carolina to Jacksonville, Florida. So it's off the coast of Florida. It's off the coast of Georgia, off the coast of course, North and South Carolina. So it's all of that. And they say Jacksonville makes sense because even when I did my DNA, it said that I'm from there's inland. You could be from the North Carolinas that's inland, or you could be from the North Carolinas that's an Outer Banks, or basically in Sealand, sea islands. And I know, and mine says that I'm from the coastal North Carolinas, the coastal. And it's a difference because I understand that it's Geechee. I'm telling you, y'all, I grew up in Brooklyn, and all the Carolina ladies at this point, maybe they were from South Carolina, North Carolina, most of them were, I don't know. They will always be like, come here, girl. They used to hear me like, you Geechee? You Geechee, you a Geechee. And I have to be like, what is this Geechee? And I told you I would go home to my mom because I would hear it on the street so much. My mom, I said, Ree, what's Geechee? She just started laughing. Like, what is this Geechee thing? Like, I mean, old women from the Carolinas told me I was from Geechee. I was Geechee. That I talked, even in New York, and they were in New York, it's Geechee. Like, when I lived there, it was a little different. But then what is she? I would say the priestess of the Gullah Geechee Nation, Queen Quet, dope sister. Damn if that woman me and her don't have some facial similarities. Even her body to me is shaped very similar to mine. Queen Quet was the chiefess of the Gullah Geechee Nation in South Carolina. I think she's in Beaufort, or she's in all of them, okay? She the queen, and she knows her history. And when I saw her, people was like, oh, you look like Queen Quet. And I saw her, I was like, oh my God, I am a Gullah Geechee, North Carolina, coastal region. So I just wanted to give you that. Hello, thank you for the hello. Tamu says, speak it, we love it. Trinity that. Yes, Trinity that. Yes, Trinity that. And you say that, and in the South they say dat. D-A-T, some. I love that and that. But they say that too. Dots. They say dot too in the Trinity. A lot of similarities, but thank you. You say speak it, yes. I'm me. I'm not emulating other cultures. It's cultural appropriation. Okay, that's your opinion. Thank you, darling. I think they appreciate it. So that was BB. Journey says, I think they appreciate it. They can hear the American accent, but trying to pronounce it correctly with the dialect shows respect. Ah, Shay, I love it. Just like people who come here and don't pronounce English well, it don't sound right in their accent. I say, no, American. Okay, Jadisha. Okay, that's what you fixed it up. They love when you make yourself at home. I love that's a wonderful way of saying you have to talk like us, man. You have to talk. She said you have to talk. You have to talk, girl. You ain't doing it. You have to talk like us. You here long enough? You're right. I have to. I will. Yes, Queen. Thank you, Queen Marsha. Yes, they all think I'm from there. Okay, yes. Is this a fun conversation? Are you all excited? Are you excited to go learn a dang language, even if it's just listening to some language, music in another language? Are you wanting, desiring something more? It's already here. It's inside of you. If I ever hear us say we bored, this is talking about myself, or we're bored of being single, or we don't know at least 2 other languages besides our own, I'm not going to want to hear it, okay? I don't even want to hear it for myself, you know. We got so much going on, and we got to learn it. And like I said, I remember when I first was learning Kiswahili, when the words come back to me, I remember Bwana was like Mr., and Bibi is sister, and Kwaheri is welcome or goodbye. And oh my God, I remember Tembo is elephant, and Dawa is medicine, and oh my God, like if somebody said more words, and Jumbo means hello, right? And I would remember more words. Like I could remember some things as you forgot it because you haven't used it. But Kiswahili, I learned that. It was very rudimental, you know, it was very rudimentary. It was very early on. It was not a long classes, but we did show up every Saturday, me and my girl, and a brother from the Bay Area, Bwana Richard, who now goes by Paradise. You was in that class. That was in the 90s, y'all. In Oakland, California, I was like, I'm going to learn Kiswahili. Yes, yes, beautiful, beautiful language as well. So let's get back to our languages, okay? Yes, yes, Lisa. Oh, yeah. Hey, Lisa. Justin Pete. Hey, Justin Pete. You says for Queen Quet. Yes, keeping the culture alive. Yeah, she is the bomb diggity. We say yep and that. Yeah, yes, say that's right. I said yes. We say that too. Yes, yeah, yes, say that too. Yeah, that. Yes, I got to get the wine on that because we on the attack. I got to get a wine on that. Okay, that's Marshall, but we're not gonna go there. Okay. Oh, I'm thinking about all the wonderful artists from Trinidad and Tobago. Okay, Journey. Hey, Lisa. Yes. Okay, thank you. Very fun convo. This made my day. I'm so glad. S. Ingram. Journey says, I think it's different from cultural appropriation. Come on now. Because we are one people separated by a different port drop points. It's just true. We are not trying to prop it off an accent. That would be appropriation. Yes, Queen Journey, I so agree with you. Inspired by nature. Another live chat. Yes, Queen, you are here. My grandfather used to speak Swahili to us, and we just thought he was drunk and never paid attention. But boy, I was wrong. Oh, that's so beautiful and funny. Yeah, I do think that. I think that, you know, every time I travel around the world, or wherever I travel to, I get my respects. Like, you're right. They know I'm an African woman. That's what I said in Trinidad. It's like, let the African lady talk. Who are they talking about? Oh, you're talking about me? Oh, okay, shit. Let me say something. Okay, wait. Let the African woman talk. What the black woman say? What the African woman say? What Rasta say? What Rasta say? Oh, well, let me tell you. I was feeling it. And I was like, oh, they talking about me. Africa, Rasta woman. It was such, the respect was just unbelievable. They was trying to guess. They never guessed America, which I don't know why they didn't. It was all over Europe. It was London, Europe for sure. Other parts of the Caribbean, they thought I was from, or just straight to motherland. Even though they could hear all this accent, they didn't want to see it. So sometimes it's an aura, it's what you present, it's what you bring that people feel. But I think that, you know, being a black woman, I think that traveling black is actually, once you get there, not maybe the ordeal of the plane, whatever, and that could be beautiful too, because we're putting all of the good stuff out there, you will see how well received you are. I felt like being a black woman outside of America, just going to the few places that I went, I felt very respected, particularly in the black communities, particularly going to a black country. I felt very like they respected me, and I would get that respect. anywhere I go. And my dark skin, I felt like my dark skin allowed me to assimilate more into the culture. So I was black to them, and I was African. Clearly, I'm black, and clearly I'm African. But it was a beautiful way to move, where my dark skin, I was more in than I was here, unless in the hood. In the hood, sometimes, you know. Anyway, I was more here. It was wonderful. It was a wonderful adventure. Again, it was a wonderful adventure to also be in London, and I think I hung out in Brixton, and that was a beautiful black experience. And again, very conscious of my Africanness. And even when I'm right here in Durham, North Carolina, people always say, "Oh, you African too?" I'd be like, do they mean I'm African black, or do they really believe that I'm coming from the continent? And sometimes they do. So either way, it's all African. So I love it. Love it. All right, who do you think the Pope worships? Right, Pope and the Black Madonna. Come on now, inspired by. Where did Pig Latin come from? I love it. I remember the adults speaking it so children would not know what's going on. I know, and they used to speak it so well. I used to think they was making it up, but I know they wasn't now. Yoruba is on my list. Yeah, Yoruba, Uda. Go ahead, girl, that would be beautiful. Go ahead, Lisa. It's the season, yes. Thank you, Marcia says, love your positive vibes, sister. Thank you. Yes, I don't know, we should look up the whole idea of Pig Latin, because it was the language and they were speaking it and people understood it. So I wonder if that's in some way some African dialect derivative. Like I truly believe it. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna turn this around and we're gonna end this right. We're not gonna just be talkers, we're actually doers, right? So this is the Gullah, people blessed by God, 160 amazing facts and more. Speak Gullah in 24 hours or less. Let's go on to the lesson. Let's get us a Gullah lesson. Okay, ladies, let's see. I know it's in there because I've seen it, but apparently, okay, here's some words. Oh, I'm loving it. Okay, so here we go, ladies. How to speak conversational Gullah. And so conversate or conversation. So I love it. So even they start off, so the Gullahs would say, let's conversate and this, or have a conversation. So anyway, let's talk about yellow in Gullah is hello. What do or what for do is how are you? Okay, so anyway, y'all can see it because I'm trying to get one. My name is, which is interest. Of course, we can see it. My name is. Okay, y'all, let's look at some more. Ituglan Fasia. Yes. You did talk at Gullah. Yeah, see, I got to get the pronunciation right. But you see all of these amazing words. Give the time of day. What time is it? Enough people bunch up in there. I love it. Enough people. Now, we hear that a lot, right? Caribbean culture. Enough people bunch up in there. In there. I love in there. That's how black people say it anyway. So, and which means there are many people there. Love it. Okay, let's look at a couple of more words. Just so y'all can see this is a real language, you know. Let's see. Then confession. They come to see him or her. I love that. Pay them no men, ignore them, pay them no mind kind of thing. Oh, yes. All right, y'all. So y'all see all these words? I'm fitting to learn them. And when I learn them and get the pronunciation right, I'm going to make sure that the chill and yam, the children, the chillin'. We just say the picnic dem, right? The chillin', the picnic dem. I just put the picnic dem in because I know my Caribbean sisters and brothers. Yes. Let's see. Look how many words, y'all. We's got lots to learn here. We's got lots to learn. Currently, we're going. Let's go. Dem Gwen. But you know, Caribbeans, you'll say Guan. Dem Gwen for buy Bittle. She is going to buy the food. Bittle is food, okay. Come, let we Gwen. Let's go. Okay. Anyway, I'm having a good time. Do you see how much fun we're going to have? Oh, South Carolina, Darlington area. Okay. Hey, South Carolina. My dad is from. Oh, gotcha. Thanks. Okay, so Inspired says African-American culture is beloved within the world or throughout the world. For example, Michael Jackson, Michelle Obama, Tina Turner, Teddy Pendergrass. I'm from Low Country of South Carolina. Proud. Oh, thank you, sweetie. So this one, actually, Pig English Latin comes from Irish Scots, many bounty pirates. Oh, so I want, okay, how do we learn it then? I want to know. Okay. From the Pygmy people, I mean, it could be. I love that one. I'm with that. I know a little Pig Latin. We speak it to my aunts. Used to talk adult stuff. I love it. So, ladies, I'm learning. I will be studying this book, and I'll come back, so I won't put us to shame, you know. We don't need that. We don't need that, you know. So we're going to do it better than I've done it, and I'm going to come back. And when I come back, it'll be pure fire for ya. For ya. Okay? Yeah, so I love you. Thank you, ladies. So yes, okay, I'm gonna go. It says, girl, if you don't sound like my mama. Oh, Karen, I love it. Inspired says, I didn't realize I was Gullah until I just years ago. Such a rich culture. Yes. Erica says, oh, okay, good. Sharon says, the Russian language has African roots too. It's got to. It's got to. I love it. I love you, ladies. Please consider getting, I know you're gonna get the February Intensive for the love of food. I already know you are. But I want you to get it for $97, so that's before this Monday. So go on and get it. Also, the past and what you call my $47 Masterclass, how to maintain high vibrational frequency, good for you. And lastly, let's go out. I actually got my dashboard mount so I can hold this camera. So y'all can do a ride with me. You're gonna actually be able to see me. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna do a ride with me, and it's gonna be fun, and I'm excited. Because the sun is shining, the weather is sweet. Make me want to move my dancing feet to the rescue. Here I am. Okay, that's what the sun said to me. It said, to the rescue, here I am. All right, ladies, I love you. We still rise. Just raising the vibration. We still rise. Absolutely. Thank you, BB. Everything will be in the description box. I love you, ladies. I'm going to go out there and just get sun. It don't matter where I go. It don't matter where I go. It's just that I go. And since I'm dry fasting until tomorrow morning, I'll check in with you. I'll see you later. Okay, ladies, thank you for the love. This is Lisa Marie Goodson of the Blackberry Beauty Transformative Academy. Ancient African Wisdom.